Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors Trade, it's official. After weeks of swirling rumors, cryptic interviews, and whispers from every corner of the NBA world, the Golden State Warriors have finally made their decision, and it's one that absolutely no one saw coming. This isn't just a routine off-season move. This is a franchise-shaking, cultured announcement that is going to send ripple effects throughout the league. Their Warriors have confirmed what many insiders feared, but few truly believed. The end of an era is upon us. Golden State has made a shocking choice, one that surprised even the most plugged-in NBA reporters. In a press release that dropped like a bomb just hours ago, their Warriors announced they will not be resigning Klay Thompson. Yes, you heard that right. Klay Thompson, one of the pillars of the Golden State dynasty, the man whose shooting changed the game alongside Steve Curry, will not be wearing a Warriors jersey next season. Let that sink in. After 13 years, 4 championships, multiple All-Star appearances, and some of the most unforgettable playoff moments in franchise history, their Warriors are officially moving on from one of the Splash Brothers. For fans, it's emotional. For the team, it's business. But above all, it's the most shocking and defining moment of this entire off-season. So, what led to this decision? According to sources close to the team, the front office had been in ongoing negotiations with Klay and his representatives throughout the past several weeks. Klay, who just turned 34, was looking for a multi-year deal with a salary that reflects both his legacy and his belief that he still has plenty left in the tank. But Golden State, while respectful of his contributions, was reportedly hesitant to commit significant cap space to a player whose recent seasons have been plagued by injuries and inconsistencies. There were high hopes earlier in the summer that both sides would find a middle ground. Klay had expressed a desire to retire as a Warrior. The fan base overwhelmingly supported bringing him back. Steve Curry made it known privately that he wanted to finish his career with his brother-in-arms by his side. But as free agency drew closer, it became increasingly clear that the two sides were not aligned in terms of contract length, role, and expectations. The team wanted flexibility. Klay wanted security, and in the end, neither got what they wanted, but the Warriors made their choice. The official statement from the team was brief, but respectful, calling Klay a cornerstone of our championship era, and thanking him for his years of service, heart, and loyalty. Behind the scenes, though, there was tension. According to multiple league insiders, Klay was blindsided by the final decision. He reportedly felt the team could have done more to honor his legacy and accommodate his request. One anonymous player close to Klay said he's devastated. He gave everything to this organization and was ready to give more. The reaction from fans was swift and emotional. Social media exploded within minutes. Longtime supporters took to Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube to voice their heartbreak. Hashtags like, "Thank you, Klay," and "Forever Warrior" immediately started trending worldwide. Clips of Klay's iconic 37-point quarter, his heroic game, 6 performances, and his unforgettable return from injury flooded timelines. Even rival fans couldn't help but respect what he meant to the game. And just like that, a chapter closes. But what does this mean for the Warriors going forward? That's the million-dollar question. Removing Klay from the equation opens up significant cap space. Yes, it also creates room for younger players like Brandon Podziemski and newly drafted guard LJ Cryer to take on bigger roles. The team is clearly leaning into youth versatility and pace, which makes sense given the rise of young Western Conference powers like the Thunder and Timberwolves. There's also the big man equation. With rookies like Johnny Tui coming in and Kyoto finally joining the roster officially on a 3-year deal, their Warriors are investing in size and physicality in a way they haven't in years. Sources say that the team is high on Sodto's upside and that Tui's gritty two-way game could fast-track him into the rotation sooner than expected. But with Klay gone, there's also a leadership void. A presence that can't be replaced with draft picks or youth development. That's the part that stings the most. Steve Curry now carries the torch almost entirely alone from that original championship core. Draymond Green remains, but his role has shifted more into defense and locker room leadership. With Andre Iguodala retired and Klay now gone, the strength in number 0 is officially history. Their Warriors aren't just retooling, they're reinventing. There's speculation that Golden State might now target a high-profile free agent with a cap space created by letting Klay walk. Could they pursue someone like Jimmy Butler if Miami decides to rebuild? Could they throw a max offer at a rising star like Miguel Bridges if he becomes available? The options are open and the front office knows it. They wouldn't make this move without a bigger strategy in place. Meanwhile, Klay Thompson's next chapter is still uncertain. Some reports link him to the Lakers, where he could reunite with his father's legacy and play alongside LeBron James. Others suggest he could sign with the Dallas Mavericks, who have been openly searching for veteran shooting to pair with Luka Doncic. Wherever he lands, one thing is for sure, he'll have the respect of every arena he steps into. He's not just a shooter, he's a warrior in every sense of the word. This decision, though strategic, is a tough pill to swallow. It reminds us that the NBA is a business. That even legends sometimes don't get the endings they deserve. That behind the banners and rings are real people with real pride and pain. Yet, the team moves forward. Summer League is around the corner. Training camp will come fast. And for the first time in over a decade, their Warriors will take the court without number 11. But they will take the court with purpose. With young players ready to prove themselves with a superstar in Steve Curry who still believes there's one more title in this story and with a front office that just signaled it's willing to make the hard calls if it means competing at the highest level again. So, as Warriors Nation reflects on the bombshell news, one truth becomes undeniable. The dynasty may look different, but the mission is the same. Compete, win, and honor the legacy built by players like Klay Thompson. Because no matter where he plays next, his name is forever etched in Bay Area history. One of the greatest shooters ever, a clutch performer, a fan favorite, and always a warrior at heart. Only time will tell, but for now, Dub Nation stands united, proud, grateful, and ready for the next chapter. Thank you, Klay, for everything. And thank you, Warriors, for always keeping us on the edge of our seats. Stay tuned because this off-season is far from over and the next shock could be just one decision away.